Okay, Joe Casey with Casey Aviation, and I'm here with Joe Gerwig and a special guest, his daughter Journey. Journey, how are you doing?
Good.
Excellent. All right. Hey, Joe, you're the chief instructor pilot and assistant director of operations. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Pretty
Yep.
much you're at the top of the rung in terms of helping make sure Kingdom Air Corps goes along, and had an interesting journey to get here, no pun intended.
Yep.
But tell us just a little bit. Tell us about the mission of Kingdom Air Corps and what is happening here.
Yeah. So our goal is to is to train pilots headed into mission aviation, and that's as we go through applications and things, that's our main goal, is to find people with a missions-minded heart, and then while they're here at Kingdom Air Corps, we really try to continue to cultivate that heart of missions into them, and just to to encourage people to have missions opportunity throughout their training, to have devotions in the morning that includes missionaries coming and sharing about their experiences wherever the Lord has had them, and to really just encourage and continue to build that mission mindset into them.
Yeah, and people that come here, normally they come in early summer, May. Spend most of the summer here with you, and you've got Journey here with you, your daughter, but there's a lot of other kids that are hanging around Kingdom Air Corps. It's a very family-centric place.
Yeah. Yep. We have people come kind of from all over, and they come in mid-May, and then our main training is mid-May to mid-September, and this year's been a good year with I think a record number of 11 students start to finish for that whole time frame this year.
Right. Good. Yep. It was a wonderful year. The pilot candidate group this year, I mean, there's just been a steady talk amongst people that are here that, hey, this was a cool year. It was a good group of people, good synergies going on here. It just seems like the Lord was blessing what was going on at Kingdom Air Corps this year.
Yeah. Yep. We've been real grateful. Been praying for all throughout last winter, praying for our next group of students, and the Lord has really answered that prayer and blessed us with a great year with really mission-minded people who are already involved in missions, just working on their pilot's license now, and just a real mature group, and so that's been a real blessing to have this year.
Absolutely. Talk about your job and what you do. As a chief instructor, are you flying every day? Are you doing other stuff? What's happening?
I like to claim flying flight training as my summertime work, and then I'm an AMP and IA as well. I like to claim that for the winter.
So you're turning wrenches as well?
Yeah, but in reality, I don't end up doing either one of those 40 hours a week. I do fly typically in the summer at least Monday, Wednesday, Friday for flight training. I typically train at the commercial level, which is helpful for me because they already have a background. My students already have a background, and I get to just help hone their skills that they'll be using on the mission field. I love that position. And then it's not quite as taxing on me as their instructor as a private level.
Right.
So then other guys focus at the private level. I get to work with the commercial students. Love that. It's the last requirement that a lot of mission aviation organizations have.
Yeah.
So I do enjoy.
You get to have that last
level.
impact upon people as they're right before they launch into the world of mission aviation.
Yeah, God's given me a lot of experience here in this environment, and so I can train at a different level with that as well. Love the mountain flying and stuff. Grew up flying in it. So, and then I end up with a lot of administrative stuff. I've got an office, and I spend Thursdays in my office. And then meetings throughout the week. Basically administrative meetings throughout the winter. End up looking through a lot of applications for volunteers and for the students, and a lot of communicating, and so I end up doing a lot of administrative stuff on top of turning wrenches and flying airplanes.
You sound like a CEO, Chief Everything Officer at Kingdom Air Corps. That's and you're really not. I'll tell you, it's such a neat place because there's the leadership you've provided, and Dwayne King has had over the years. I mean, you're really just following in his footsteps and what a great leader he is, and what a great leader he's been for this organization and for so many people. But it's really not a top-down leadership. It's really just you're one of the team that's really helping things go here. To use a Catholic term, like you're first among equals, I guess you'd say, is a way to say it. And the idea behind it is that the responsibility is with you, but there's not a, you just touch everything and every aspect of this with a servant's heart. And I just think that's cool. I've really appreciated that, your leadership style here at Kingdom Air Corps. I think it's one of the things that makes this place great. So anyway.
Yeah, and I really, the last several years, Kingdom Air Corps has really grown, and God's brought Kingdom Air Corps to a place where it's got departments, and yeah, so I might be over those departments, but I sit in on meetings maybe before breakfast in the morning with like the facilities maintenance guys on Tuesdays, and just I'm in the loop, but I'm not the different departments kind of run themselves, and so it's really neat to see the place that God has Kingdom Air Corps at now, where that happens.
Yeah, there's so many good people involved. I mean, behind the scenes, from maintenance to groundskeeping to hospitality, to administration to flight instruction to, gosh, I mean, I'm sure I shouldn't even mention that, because I'm sure I missed half of them. But there's so many cool people that are doing great work here. And one of the talk for just a second about the volunteers that come to help.
Yeah, we have volunteers come from all over. We process more volunteer applications in a year than we do student applications, and they help with building these buildings. They help with maintaining the runway. Mechanics will come and help with our full-time mechanics on maintaining the airplanes. We've got some building projects going on, and so we've had, I think, 7 or 8 or 9 work teams this summer that have helped on those.
You just couldn't do it without them, could you?
No, we couldn't.
I mean, it
Yeah.
just doesn't happen. Couldn't happen. And I'll tell you, as a volunteer, I'm just one of a gob. But I'll just tell you, I love the fact that y'all like to have volunteers here, and it's just kind of a neat thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well, thank you a bunch. Journey, it's so nice to see you. Thank you for being a part of our video. See you later.
You say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.